Good morning, everybody. I'm down here in Niagara Falls, Canada right now, and just want to say, voila, we're down here in Niagara Falls. Oh my goodness, look how bright and beautiful it is, especially we're down here. So many people were thinking yesterday, where was I? I slept for 14 hours yesterday. And today I'm out. I am busier later today though, but welcome to my live stream. We are here in Niagara Falls, Canada. I've been here for about an hour now, walking up and down, using my GoPro for the very first time, recording, hopefully in 4K resolution, here in Niagara Falls, Canada. Look how beautiful it is already. Do you want to just wake up in the morning and just enjoy the sights like this? Oh, it is gorgeous, especially when the birds are flying just over those clouds. And earlier, oh my goodness, the clouds were pink. It was beautiful. Yes, good morning, good morning. Hi. Oh, sorry, you want a selfie pic? Sorry, just one moment. Thank you. Good morning, everybody. How's it going? We're here down in Niagara Falls. We're just rocking it out. It's a beautiful day today. Bear chain included. Yeah, we're just enjoying right now, so. Hope you have a good one, wherever you may be. I'm down here in Niagara Falls, Canada. I'm just enjoying the sights right now. Woo! There's Barry Chan. Sorry about that. Oh, it's just beautiful this morning. Wow, this is fabulous. Yeah, it has this nice white noise, this ASMR feel. I mean, if you had more benches here, I would love to sit down and read a book, just listen to this for like 5 minutes. Oh, it's so calming. Sorry about that. I'm just going to draw away from the falls just for a little bit. I'll just go back to the falls shortly. But this is where we are right here. Here in Niagara Falls. There's not too many people right now at the moment, but... Oops, sorry. It's not too busy right now. Just kind of like relaxing. Enjoying the atmosphere. Yes, good morning. Heading to work, drive your kids to school. This is how clouds are formed and made too. It's beautiful. There's no boat swinging by yet, but so far, yeah, it's great here. There's many people around the world that have never seen something like this, so they're just mesmerized by it. And it draws in about 1 million visitors each year. Looks like we have some people earlier who met up with me. They're from the UK and from France. He asked me if I was a local. I was like, yeah, I'm just enjoying the walk to the falls. It's like, we don't see many of you down here. It's like, yeah, I'm a regular. But yeah, they're usually from around Ontario and Quebec. So, I mean, how could you not deny a view like this? It's gorgeous. Yeah, morning. I know the view. It's beautiful, right? Woo. Alright, I'm gonna do this for about 10 or 15 more minutes, unless there's some people that actually want to take a good video shot of this too. We're having a couple more tours coming in, dropping by. We're in a really nice spot actually, but more people are starting to show up, so I'm sorry. They're doing their Instagram reels now. Can't blame you. Good morning, everyone. Yes. If I'm buffering, let me know. But yeah, we should be okay though. Just gorgeous, gorgeous stuff. Oh, there you go. Some people are just trying to keep away from the rails because they're looking over right now and they're like, ugh. Hey, Sally, good morning. How's your day so far? Oh no, hi, no, you're good, you're good. I'm just enjoying, yes, the beautiful side of Niagara Falls, so I'm gonna just move a little bit to the side while they're doing the Instagram reel. There we go. Okay. Yeah. So this is like my jam in a way. There's not many people now, but they'll be swinging by shortly. So yeah, this is a prime spot. This is what I like to do. Yeah, Sally. This is what I like to do. Early in the morning, especially during the late spring, early fall, when there's not as many people around. And if you can imagine walking down, I'm sure there's plenty of beautiful spots around the GT area where you can walk by and you just see something like this. It's really incredible. This is like my lifestyle in a way. Absolutely gorgeous today, so. In the winter time though, there's not as many people around here, of course, but you can always go inside the building next door. It's like literally about 20-second walk away from here. It can warm up and you can see the view from here too, so. Oh my. Oh, it's so relaxing. So good morning, Sally. Hope you have a great day so far. You know the usual. I'm just chilling right now, so. Yeah, it's not too bad. I would say about maybe 30 or 40 people around me. But we have a couple of bus tours. And there's a group of people just, looks like a group of people that are coming in from the side. I was here about maybe 20 minutes ago, but I've been walking up and down the falls a little bit. It's really nice here. It's very, very beautiful. I don't see a boat down here yet. Good morning, Kyle Chris. How's it going? I'm here in Niagara Falls, just relaxing, growing serenity. Good morning. I haven't seen a video of yours yet though. What's going on, girl? Holy. Serenity, what I love about this place is that when I wake up in the morning and I get to walk down here and I get to see the falls like this, it's super relaxing, super gorgeous. If many places was like this down in the Toronto area, oh, I wouldn't mind walking here every single day and just like doing a bike ride or something like that, going on a scooter, seeing on the side. Still working on them. True. I finally used my GoPro. So I had the GoPro Black 12 I won at the arcade, and I used it just walking up and down the falls earlier. Very, very beautiful. So I can't wait to see how the video is pretty much like. Falls looks awesome from this point of view. Actually, Kyle Chris, you have a pretty decent view. Sorry about this. Now people are starting to walk in. But compared to some of the other areas that people are kind of like looking at from, we've got a pretty nice view here too. This is usually where once in a while it'll mist hard because of the wind, and see the clouds sometimes depending on how the wind blows. If the mist hits us, it hits us hard. But we're in a pretty dry area now, and this is usually where the people are. Like they'll be crowding, and there'll be like usually 2 or 3 people just like lined up here. So we picked a good time. Yeah, it looks awesome from this point of view. Oh. And I like the white noise too. Sometimes what I like to do is just like for like 3 or 4 minutes just stay quiet and listen to the sound of the falls. Oh, it's so relaxing. But in any case, I just wanted to address your comments. So good morning everybody. How's it going? Thanks for joining my live stream. Serenity, I hope that your new video comes out soon. We have the wonderful Sally with us. Once Upon a City, as well as Kyle Chris, great arcade enthusiast. And growing Serenity, making some nice butter tarts. And she hasn't posted a video in 3 weeks. Come on, girl. I'm just kidding. Good morning, good morning. Good to have friends around with us. And we're just enjoying Niagara Falls. Looks like the wind. Growing Serenity says, looks like the wind's cooperating this morning, huh? No more free showers. Right, girl? Oh my goodness. Barry Chan was matted in a way, I believe that's the right term. I'm not sure. It's usually for animals. And matting is usually, I think it's when you're trying to dry your animal when it's like soaked in a bathtub or something like that. They use blow drying methods, towel drying methods. Barry Chan had quite the soak. Gotcha, Kyle. Yes, you were mentioning about that earlier. For Adrian's missions. I like it how the clouds over here, it's kind of like, sorry, not cloud, but the mist is kind of like building up tension. So it's really cool. And the light's hitting it, but also the birds flying right over it. Oh, it's fantastic. It's gorgeous. Ooh, okay, gotcha. Once in a while, I like to eat some eggs with sausage, a little bit of jam, French toast, and drink up to this. But this is an energy drink, sorry. I've been up quite early. Oh, it's gorgeous. I don't see a boat ride here yet though. Sometimes you'll be able to see a boat kind of sneak in from here. And this water, some people are going like, it looks nice and teal, but once in a while it'll turn a little bit darker, like kind of like the color of mud. That's because there's shale all over the coastline over here. It's like clay in a way and rocks, and the waters just brush against it. So sometimes you'll see the waters change colors, but this is a very healthy color though. Lots of algae and lots of limestone on the water. Good morning, Nuke Rose. How's it going? Don't you love the sound of the rush of the falls? It's so calming, so relaxing. I wish I was at a journey behind the falls right now. But the building behind me, Niagara Parks, in charge of the attractions right now, it's still closed till 9 o'clock, so. Good to see good friends here. Thanks for joining. I'm just enjoying my usual walk down here, Rose, and this is like, whenever I have free time, this is my daily jam in a way. I like to walk up and down Niagara Falls. You're welcome. You know what? There's not too many people around here yet, but there's some people that are looking like they want to take some selfies soon, so. I don't mind spending my time here because several years ago, I never had a social media channel, but I always done something like this in my walks. And in the back of my mind, I'm like, I should record this. I should just share it with the people in public. And my mom, she's going to be watching this, you know, maybe several hours from now. So it's a real blessing. Big Dave, good morning. Big Dave, I apologize about the last time I got your your order mixed up. It was from Burger King, your Burger King special. That was what it was, not Wendy's. And yes, of course, thank you, Serenity. Thanks for joining. So, seems like I saw your little cam over there when you walked up to the restaurant. Trying out some food, yeah. But during the falls view, Calcris says during the falls view, it looks beautiful based on the conditions. You are correct. Because of how the wind is shifting towards a certain direction, right now, it's not missing anywhere near this area. It's beautiful. So this is a good time to actually see the falls. It's perfect timing. Especially when you're on the boat ride and you're looking up. It's great. Fantastic. But every once in a while, when the occasion comes, the wind will shift, and then the mist will actually see the mist going in this direction. The mist will blow at us instead, and oof, it feels like it's you're in a rainstorm. So, anyways, Big Dave, I'm actually interested in trying that KFC poutine because it's been a long time, and I'm like, you know what? I should just sit down and grab a bucket of chicken, try that gravy. Oh, it's so rich. Can't go wrong with the. I could gain a couple pounds here and there. And final level of super impossible level. Pickle poutine? Oh, you know what? I forgot, Sally. Yeah, that's a great idea. I think you said, yeah, it's very rich. And I agree. I think the poutine is just fantastic. Now, I haven't tried a fine dining restaurant in a long time, so I'm willing to compare, but the poutine being rich, oh. I want to try some other fries in some other local restaurants and then try to compare between the two, but I don't know. I feel like if KFC, you're in the right restaurant, the right location, get it done right. Something about the restaurant. Pickle poutine though. Maybe I should try that out too. Alright, so I'll just say, hey, about 3 or 4 minutes, I'll start walking away from Niagara Falls, and then I'll just kind of like walk up and down. Poutine place at top of Clifton Hill is one of the best. What is your favorite pizza place in town, Vincent? I haven't tried that many restaurants, to be honest with you. If I had to be really brutally honest, the pizza around our area is not living up to par. I don't know. It's just, I feel the fine dining restaurants wherever you go nowadays, it seems that the price for all the food went up, but the quality went down. Unless you want to kind of like correct me, Dave Drew. Is John still down there? I saw him earlier about an hour ago, so I didn't see him on the way back. No. So unfortunately, Nuke Rose, I have no idea. Maybe Big Dave Drew would know this question better. Poutine place at top of Clifton Hills is the best. Oh, you mean smoked poutineery? It was okay. If that's it. Can't recall the name, but had tragically hip poutine. Fair price and lots. Could feed 2 people. Okay. I don't know if that, I've seen that establishment ever since. Gotcha though. But thank you for more of the ideas. Thank you. I really need to look at more of these restaurants. So the Zappy's pizza I tried, the pizza wasn't, it was okay. But if you're going to spend $40 for a large pizza, I think it was a 15 inches and 12 slices. It was like, even Big Dave says it's fine, could be better. I agree. So the score pizza I tried, I haven't tried Antica Pizzeria though. But I heard it's pretty much similar. And then Zappy's Pizza. I want to support my local businesses too, but I don't want to be misleading people saying, is this pizza phenomenal? Come to this place. I would suggest elsewhere, but I'm always open to new restaurants and where to go to. But poutine, oh, hands down, can't go wrong with that. Actually, Big Dave, I know this might sound a little bit funny, but I enjoy, there's a 7-Eleven down at McLeod Road where I am. It's about a 1.5 minute drive, not even, from where I live. And I tried the pizza there from 7-Eleven, and for some odd reason, I like that pizza. Garlic dipping sauce is like 3 garlic dipping sauce for $1, can't be beat. Almost, I don't know. And the pizza is about $12, but oh, I'm not really picky and I like it. Do you like pizza, Vincent? I have not tried pizza maybe since COVID, since 2020. Sally? Gotta have dipping sauce, definitely. And what Big Dave? Oh yeah, welcome back, Growing Serenity. Dave, Big Dave says, I find that the prices of quick serve and other restaurants, the prices are starting to equalize. That is correct. And ever since I did my score pizza, my very first review, they're very nice about it. They're going like, Vincent, film away. I was like, thank you. Free advertisement for these local restaurants in Niagara Falls. What I was gonna say is that the price for like, so at Fallsview Casino, there's a food court and it's called Burger King, and the combo for French fries and I believe it's a classic Whopper with the drink on the side came out to $21. That was like fine dining kind of in a way. Maybe back in maybe 2015, I can't remember. You lived off Drummond for 30 years. Holy moly. Wow, what's gonna say? Welcome back, Growing Serenity. Gotcha, Kyle, Chris. And thank you once again, Sally. Yeah, that's right. Thanks for the reminder, Big Dave. He's been living in Drummond for 30 years. That's amazing. That's incredible. I'm at Dunn and Drummond. So that's where you get your, okay, I see, Big Dave, I see. But in any case, if I wanted to try the pizza again, I'll probably say no, but you know what? Maybe we should do an honest review. It's been many years. Alright, thanks for seeing the falls, everybody. Oh. Hi. And I'll be walking up and down Niagara Falls for a little bit. First of all, I just wanted to show you a little bit of this. For I head down to Clifton Hill, and I forgot to bring my power bank from earlier, so it's at home right now. There you go. Big Dave. I get ready to see your face over here, and you're just doing some jumping jacks. Yo, let's go. Burn some calories. Oh. Wow, it's much quieter here. I really should try some other pizza places. So you're giving me ideas. So I'm kind of saving up my money a little bit right now. Did you get a toy with that? So I can go do several more of the attractions, because first of all, people want to know my intake of Niagara Takes Flight, which is inside this building over here at Table Rock. One of the newest attractions. It's like Epcot, they told me. And basically you're pretty much, it's like seeing a big screen, the IMAX theater. You're sitting on a chair, it moves left and right. And it's a really big screen. It's immersive. It's supposed to show you the 4 seasons of Niagara Falls, but like a high quality video. And they use drones to actually fly around this area, so holy moly. Oof, okay. They also have this big crane right over here, so right underneath they have some specialists who are working on the ground, because it looks like they might be working on a new attraction, but they won't announce it, or they're trying to make sure that the ground is fair, Table Rock is stable. Oh yeah, beautiful, beautiful stuff. There it is, there's the boat right there. That's right, Sally. Adam and Lisa looked like they were having fun, but Lisa looked like she was like, eh. So for $29, yeah. But I know Lisa definitely had fun at the power station at night. It was a great video. I was just talking with Hidden Jackpots not too long ago, and he made a video, a personal video about how it started. Yeah, it looks like fun. I want to check it out one day. And Nuke Rose, Growing Serenity. I was gonna say, if you're ever swinging by Niagara Falls one day, I would love to accompany with you, but I don't have a car though, unfortunately. I wish I could drive right now and be like, yo, okay, I'll take you around the city. And we should get Christine, we should get Adam here too. I know they're a lovely couple, right? Those lovebirds. So when Hidden Jackpots, Adam C made a personal video, I was stunned because I didn't know at one point he felt like he was gonna quit. And I was like, no, Adam, no, you've done it for so many years. There's no way you're gonna quit. Not like that. Look how much people grow. You just gotta hang in there. So, not just that, Growing Serenity, you're getting there too. You're getting closer to the 1,000 mark, aren't you? Yes, they are a lovely couple. Those lovebirds, yes. I can never imagine. I was already joking with Lisa about it too. Growing Serenity says, my daughter joined concert band this year. And one of their trips to Niagara Falls. If I'm allowed to go, I will be there. So, Growing Serenity, what was funny was, I was actually looking at some of my older videos when I was like back in 2024. and I just started deciding to do a YouTube channel, and like focusing on my YouTube channel instead of TikTok. And there's a Christmas parade going on now. It's coming next month, and I can't wait to show the live. It was actually my very first live that was a public event, kind of like the Grape and Wine Festival that Christine did for the St. Catherine's. And it was I was like, oh my goodness, I should be doing this more. So your daughter joining concert band this year and going to Niagara Falls, that's cool. Not sure, haven't checked, but I need watch hours. I'm kind of curious because you make some great videos, and you probably have a good, they call it AVD, or average view duration rate. Right now, I'm sitting back at 1,600, but it made over 2,000 technically. I think it was 2,200 hours. So I'm getting there, kind of. Yes, it does. You're correct, Sally. So I met two people. They're not from Toronto though. So okay, Sally. Each of them respectively 120,000 subscribers, 170,000 subscribers, and they analyzed my channel, and they said, SweetlyLorelei, Vincent, do more live streams. You're gonna rack up some hours, your watch hours, really fast. So what Sally suggested is a great suggestion. And then they also told me, you're on the right path, you're gonna get there. You're gonna get to the YouTube Partnership Program, because they've been there before, and I had the same steps getting there, just like they did. And they're already having reminiscent times with it. They're going like, yep, you're getting there soon. So just do more live streams. Ooh. But you know what? You know what would make great live content, you girls? And I'm sure Growing Serenity especially, is because autumn here, the fall, trees are changing colors. You should do more autumn walks. That's something I highly suggest. And you probably already know this. You're a smart girl. You already know this too. Highly suggest doing autumn walks. People would love it. Love it, love it, love it. You know what? Yeah, you should probably ask Sally that. Because Growing Serenity says, I might be able to head to Toronto next week. Maybe I could do a live there. Is there kind of like an event that Growing Serenity can do that people look at the trends on the search engine on YouTube? Because yeah, that'd be wonderful. Because for me, I can't wait to do a Christmas parade coming next month in November. That's actually the very first live that kind of kicked it off, and I was like, oh, I should be doing way more of this. Ooh, really, Growing Serenity. She says that's the issue. Forests are not a good place to stream. I guess maybe because the signal is not kicking it off. Well, you can still kind of like film the autumn walks, can't you? I think it would be great footage. There's already a few areas I'm thinking about doing for the walks. It's gorgeous. Oh, really? Okay. I can barely remember. That's nice. Okay, gotcha. Alright. It's really cool. Alright, I had a splendid time already doing this. Growing Serenity, just let me know when you're gonna live stream. And I hope to bring a couple of friends to watch your stream too. That would be wonderful. Another activity I'm technically doing is finding and exploring more online and age range missions. Gotcha. You must be pretty good. It's kind of like Mario Maker, right? Where you're making your own stages, and some of them are really creative. Growing Serenity says, once upon a city, I wish I was more familiar with Toronto like you though. I walk around not having the slightest idea where I am. Oh no. You know what I do is I actually do some Google research. I don't look at other people's YouTube videos honestly, unless it's I don't know, something interesting like sports. But I look at some of the trails. I look at TripAdvisor, look at the reviews, and then I'll see like what sites there is to look at. Oops, sorry. I'm just gonna grab this just because it might be missing hearts in. And then what I'll do is I'll kind of like Google map it, see what the trail is like, and then think about doing it there. But research definitely does help me. Growing Serenity, especially if you want to know certain events. I wish I knew more events down by Niagara Falls though. This is super nice. That's not the CN Tower, by the way. It's called Skyline Tower. Revolving restaurant, similar thing. Trees are starting to kind of change colors, but it's 28 degrees Celsius. That's what's forecast to be like soon, so oof, it's gonna be rough. Oh, in any case, thanks for watching the falls. We're just kind of chilling around, doing our stuff. My mom is definitely gonna love it, so I'm super happy. She's gonna be watching it later today. Yes, it's a blessing. And now I'm just gonna go head down Clifton Hill. That dog is so nice. Oh. Golden retrievers are so cute. I usually mind my own business though, but yeah. And then afterwards, gonna head down to Clifton Hill. I might have to go back home because I gotta pick up my power bank. So the live stream won't really technically end just because. It's just that probably gonna be running out of battery power, but I still have more than 50%. So I'm still good for maybe another half hour at least. I can't imagine what it will be like when I'm in Niagara. I'll need help navigating for sure. So, actually Niagara Falls, even though it looks like there's so much to do, honestly, it's like 2 or 3 blocks. Like you'll just go through like 2 or 3 streets and then that's it. There's not really much to glance in terms of like the size of the city. There's a street called Queen Street, and they have lots of shops there. When I first went there, it looked like it was an interesting part of the town, but it was pretty much, it looked abandoned. Now I haven't really checked most of the shops yet though over there, but it looks like it's not even close to what Clifton Hill definitely is. I would say about maybe a 7-minute walk radius. Just walking around Clifton Hill, and then that's pretty much it. Unless you don't mind going to the casino like Mark Davis. He won't admit it, but I'm pretty sure he goes there to go to the casino. He'd rather not be at Clifton Hill. Can't blame him. I'm back. Sorry, I was doing a voiceover, says Big Dave. You know what? I love your intros when it comes to like, yeah, Big Dave, you know, heading down to London, Ontario today. Apparently he needs a defibrillator. Big Dave's got a big heart. Can handle some good food out there. Enough food to clog your arteries. No, I'm just kidding. But Big Dave can survive it. In Dufferin Islands, far from where you are. Oh, is Dufferin Islands far from where I am? driving a car, no, not really. It's about a 2-minute drive, not even. And then boom, you're right there at the spot. Dufferin Islands, it's really nice. And what I suggest was several years ago, back even before 2020, you could feed the ducks there. You could go walk on this little boardwalk thing, and it was so serene, so peaceful. And in the morning, if you go there just early enough, you can see the reflection of the sun hitting a little pond around that. It's like a duck pond. It was so cute. Holy moly! There was the mother goose, papa goose, and all these little yellow ducklings were following it. And they started jumping in the water at the same time, one by one. Oh my goodness. Dufferin Island is super nice. It's obviously it's hard to see from here, but it's on the other direction from where I'm walking. So if you keep oh, it's turning very slowly. So if you're heading this direction over here and you keep going straight, just don't the road will naturally bend to the left, and keep going straight. Eventually you will reach Dufferin Islands. And oh, it's great, especially early in the morning when there's hardly many people around. Just you'll see some signs say don't feed the wildlife. Bread is not good for birds in particular, because bread expands inside their stomach. And yes, you learn not to feed the birds in cities. Funny. I just read your comment right now. Yeah, so I just learned it over time naturally, and I was like, okay. And then I decided to do a little bit of research because I wanted to feed the squirrels in the city. And of course, some people will feed it anything. They're not like seagulls in a way where, you know, you feed it anything, it's like, oh, okay. Like, they're particularly picky. Like, squirrels love walnuts, almonds, anything with a high amount of protein is really good for their diet, especially because they can store the walnuts for the winter time. And you'll see them kind of like digging in, storing away the nuts, and then they'll just be coming back out. So but definitely not bread, definitely not Timbits from Tim Hortons. I've seen people try to feed the squirrel that, try to feed the birds that. Anything bread like, definitely not good, because it expands inside their stomach. Holy moly, this is wonderful though. But I do look forward to seeing you growing Serenity. If you're ever going to be swinging by. And Big Dave, once again, thank you for coming back and just updating. You don't have to tell me. If you're a busy guy right now and you're editing your video, but you're still kind of like leaving this aside, I appreciate it. Let's see the new comment. The squirrels planted me an oak tree in my backyard. Not at all mad about that. That's so cool. Oh my goodness. Aww. I love the squirrels. There is a YouTube, I don't know how I got suggested this, but there's a Korean YouTube channel where it's called like Choo Choo Story, something like that, and she would feed the chipmunks as well as the blue jays like some sunflower seeds, I think, I'm not 100% sure, and blueberries to the chipmunks. And it was like, I was amazed how close up they were to her hands. And I thought it was pretty fascinating. This dog here is so cute. Oh my goodness. Lol, I edit every morning. The beaver dog. Dog is going up around 10 a.m. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's like a Shiba Inu Pomeranian mix. I love Pomeranians. Yeah, I like how you set a certain schedule when you're editing. That's a good way to get your videos out. And then once you build up so many subscribers, I remember on TikTok, if you post consistently, like, you don't have to work as hard to get up to that 1,000 subscriber mark. You're already well established, and then every video you post just keeps getting bigger and bigger, so you don't have to do as much. So to kind of like trim it down to like a 5-minute session instead of like a 20-minute video, and keep hammering away, and then once you have like, let's say 400,000 subscribers, then you can just post whatever you like and people will keep watching. That's Big Dave is hitting quite some strides, so 10 a.m. sounds great. Oh, I've seen that channel, Vincent. I love her little chipmunks, right? That's right, Big Dave. You need to have a routine. And you know what's funny is because when I was looking at some of the videos and how you did it, like, I could post 20-25 minute videos, but then I realized if I just every single day just did like a 5 to 7 minute video instead, or dissected my long video into something shorter and put more of the highlights in between, it's definitely doable. So a routine definitely does help. Like right now, I'm doing way more of the live streams. I usually would never do it, but I know I've seen somebody who posted a video every day for 90 days, and it was hard. They were immediately gonna burn out, they're gonna crash, but they finally did it, and they blew up like crazy. Not like crazy, but to start off, from like 50 subscribers to like 8,000 subscribers, something like that. It's not like 250,000 unless they're posting shorts, but some of them though, once they reach that mark, they've done their 90-day stretch, then they just completely go cold turkey for 5 months and they just stop posting. So like Sally says, I think it was earlier, like the last live stream, once you reach over your 1,000 subscriber count, you have to keep going. You have to keep going, because it doesn't end there. But it is much easier to get your next 1,000 subscribers, and then people just click on your big number and they go like, oh, somebody has 3,000 subscribers, somebody has 10,000 subscribers. They're more obligated to click onto it. So then it gets, excuse my language, it gets stupidly easy. Does that work? But it pays off, and this is why, if you're a big content creator and you believe in the little guys, because you've been there yourself, oh, it makes a world of a difference. And I would love to help these people. Exactly. Big Dave says, I posted a video every day for about 6 months, then come back to 6 days a week. Woo! Damn, Big Dave. Strategy. But you know what? When you have a higher view count, a higher subscriber count, and drawing in a lot of viewers, like, first of all, the food topic is something that a lot of people search. Second is Big Dave, and it's a lovely intro commentary, draws people in. So people are like, okay, this guy sounds interesting, you know. Let's make a little bit of a joke on the side about, you know, his daily eating habits, his early routine. Hopefully you don't have to have a little bit of gravel after, or some Pepto-Bismol, but you know. But once you start hitting those big numbers, posting every video after that is so much easier. So, but Big Dave, wow, you are committed. That is quite a marathon. Growing Serenity says, oh yeah, sorry, before I do that. RNEB 5, how's the weather out there? It's beautiful. It is around 22 degrees Celsius right now, clear and sunny. I just was walking up and down Niagara Falls earlier, and it's forecasted to look good, but this will be the last very warm day before it starts cooling down here in Niagara Falls, Canada. Sorry about that. Growing Serenity says, I could never post daily. It takes me a few days to film, then a few more days to edit. Serenity, Miss Serenity, the funny thing is, I'm like you in a way. I'll do it for like 20-25 minutes. I'll do it like a 20-25 minute video, and I'll start doing that. I'll start posting, but it'll take me about 3 days to edit. And I'm like, you know what? I really like those videos. They're actually really good, I feel. They could be a little bit more polished, but then I realized, I don't know. But I like to take several days, put them together in a video, and then post it like that. That's just my style. I'm doing this for the watch hours though. I film a few, then edit, yes. Especially when you have a routine going. I used to edit at night right after I come home. So once I do my Clifton Hill walks, or you know, just go to a restaurant, whatever, right around 9 or 10 o'clock I would come home and I would edit till like 3 or 4 in the morning. It sounds crazy. And I just leave it at that. If it doesn't work out, I'll just carry on to the next day. But unlike you, growing Serenity. But this is why your videos are good though, because it's higher quality. Just trying to find the people who are looking at your video. Growing Serenity says, Big Dave, if I try to film a few, I find it takes me longer to get them out at the end. That's true. Big Dave says, I have 9 filmed that need editing right now. 1 minute video takes about 40 minutes. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's funny, Big Dre. I'm glad you mentioned that. For me, it's about an hour and 20 minutes. For me, about a minute, maybe a minute and a half to edit. But once in a while, what I'll do is I'll do a little bit of research too. And then I'll grab a picture, I'll download it. And I'll look at some, like if they have Google reviews, I'll look at the Google reviews. And then I'll put a generalizing of, you know, the product. So it's like, okay, here's a description of what I'm doing today, like Sheraton Hotel. I need to look at the prices of the rooms that they have, and then what people say is generally the best view. And if I would go there, I would be checking out the building, going there, seeing how the room is like, and then if I really want to do it, then I start actually going there, staying there for the night, and then doing it myself. So a little bit of time for me comes from researching stuff, and a little bit of it's editing. And I like to throw a couple of memes there. So for example, if you have like, I don't know, a RoboCop clip, it kind of relates to my what I'm trying to talk about, I'll just slap it in every once in a while. My computer doesn't always cooperate. It's slow and loves to restart a lot. Oh no. That includes the hours of loading video into the program. Gotcha. Actually, I edit everything on my phone. It's called UCut. And then I purchased, I think it was like $15 to get it for 1 year. And it comes with all these filters. So for example, because I don't have a computer and I work on the phone, and I really should get the computer, because the YouTube Studio, they won't allow me to put videos that I want to put on the homepage, and I really should do that. Plus a little bit of thumbnail editing and maybe rework on the titles. I use UCut, and it has closed captioning. So when I'm talking like this, the AI will actually write the captions on the bottom for me, so I don't have to type it. I used to type every single word out myself until last year on my videos, and now whenever I want to do English subtitles, I'll just hit that feature, and then boom, it'll type it out for me instead. So so Clipchamp though, I've never really heard about Clipchamp. Is it decent? Maybe Big Dave will answer that. But yeah, it's a great day to walk your dog and everything. It's really nice that you're kind of giving me a little bit of feedback about like being a YouTuber and what's like making videos, being a YouTuber. What we do on the side. I will be there in 4 days. Should I pack a t-shirt? Okay. Oh, so I'm at, or sorry, I'm RNEB 5. Yeah, okay, so to answer your question about Niagara Falls, so the weather right now, it is warmer than average here in Niagara Falls at the moment. So by the time you come here in 4 days, you'll see this tree over here. the trees are starting to change colors a little bit. So it's gonna look like it's gonna be still relatively warm. Now later on in next week, I don't know what the temperature will be like, but if you bring a t-shirt, you should be okay. However, I would suggest you bring a light jacket because it'll be between 19 to 21 degrees Celsius. It most likely won't rain those days. So you should be able to experience a nice day like this as you're walking around within 4 days. So you should be okay for the most part. I would recommend, getting a t-shirt just in case. But definitely bringing a light jacket. If you're coming around this area, this is where I'm heading to is called Clifton Hill. Now you'll start noticing that a lot of places the prices are starting to jack up. So if you want to get a bottle of water, you might notice it might be like $4, $5. If you are driving a car, parking is relatively expensive compared to some other areas. So I would suggest if you're ever finding a place that it will say like $5 or $10 for parking. Unfortunately, be aware that it's not overnight parking. I would recommend going to a hotel and asking one of the front desk agents, could I be able to park my car here? And maybe you might park it for like $10 or $15 a day. The weather here should be cooperative enough for you to walk around like they're doing with the t-shirt, but it's not going to be warm like today though. It's going to be completely different. But it should be okay. It should be okay to bring a t-shirt. I would recommend bringing at least a light jacket and a sweater. And some long pants, of course. Early in the morning, it will be chilly, but for the most part, it should be okay. If you're a person who wakes up early in the morning, it'll be a little bit chilly, but after the first 2 hours around 9 or 10 o'clock, it should be okay. And you'll be coming in at a perfect time because see these trees over here, Arneb? These will be changing colors and you'll be walking down here and you'll be like, wow, this is gorgeous. Like right now, what you're seeing, it won't go away anytime soon. You'll love it, you'll love it. Hopefully I answered some questions. Do you have any other questions you want to ask about Niagara Falls, Arneb? Because I would love to help, but you chose a good time to come down here in Niagara Falls. Especially at night, because there's fireworks still going on. It'll stop going at Monday, October the 13th, 2025. I would highly recommend, if you ever have a chance, go on the boat ride. There's a lot of people here in Niagara Falls, many tourists around the world who would come to me and they say they've never seen anything like this. Never. So if you ever get to experience your first time here, go on the boat ride. I totally would recommend it. It's about $43 Canadian a person, but it's very, very beautiful. That's a zip line too, but that's $70 per person though. It's a short, like 30 to 60 second ride. It's something that happens quick and fast. I would recommend you spend your money elsewhere and do different attractions just because. And what else do you recommend is the wine famous in Niagara. The wine is not like world class though, Arneb. So there are some places, it is further from here. If you don't have a car, unfortunately, you won't be able to get to these wineries. But Petelier Wine Estates, I believe, is one of them. They have lots of fine dining restaurants options, but sometimes you'll have to spend about $150 for like one of those round trips. They'll take you to the site, they'll explain to you how the wine is made, and then you also have a little bit of wine tasting, like red wine, ice wine, which is kind of, I wouldn't say famous in Niagara Falls, but me personally, I would recommend going to the Butterfly Conservatory. But if you ever have a chance, also checking some of the attractions, especially because autumn is coming. If you're a hiker, you can go to the Glen Nature Hiking Trail. It's free of charge. You just need to get transportation to get there. And that's one of the things. And I love going to the Butterfly Conservatory. It's $20 per person. But it's very beautiful. It's very calm and serene. It's very nice. Clifton Hill is more of a family fun attraction, so they have more of like the arcades, go-karts. You have the sky wheel, the Ferris wheel. But if you're more of like an adult, like you're just by yourself and you're not bringing anybody else with you, going here and the casino is not too bad. Especially the Fallsview Casino over there. So Growing Serenity says we're going to drop below freezing overnight this week. Yeah, it's crazy. So no, the wine isn't famous though, Arneb, no. Not like that. Just be aware of parking though. Parking is pretty expensive. You'll find some places that'll try to charge you like $40 a night. You just have to be careful, even at this time of year. But if you have a car, no, Arnett. But if you wanted me to be completely honest, Niagara Falls wants to keep saying that's a safe city. They have 24/7 security there. There will always be somebody on site. But lately, and I don't want to dissuade you from coming down here, it's still a very safe and relatively safe neighborhood. You will notice that there's once in a while, there's more homeless people out here on the streets of Niagara Falls. Niagara Falls, the city of Niagara Falls doesn't want to admit that, but you should be okay for the most part. They have security on site, so there shouldn't be any kind of like shady character as you mentioned though. I've walked down here at night and I still haven't been mugged or anything else like that, so it's relatively safe. Exactly. And also if you want to know the right parking spots to check out RNet 5, Growing Serenity has brought up a good point. You can check out at Hidden Jackpots where to park in Niagara for the best places. Some sites over here, if you have a car, I totally recommend not parking too close, but if you park just close enough, like maybe 2 or 3 streets off, you can save yourself a lot more on parking. You can pay maybe $10 or $15 a night for parking there. So that's right. And J-Man, behind Scores Pizza is a good place to park. I got the tip from Hidden Jackpots. So there's a street on Ellen Avenue. It's just one street before Victoria Avenue. You can look at Google Maps, RNet 5, and there's two spots. You'll see a parking attendant on each one, and they'll charge parking for about $5 to $10. But just make sure that if you're going to be parking overnight, it's probably better to ask somebody from one of the hotels, because first of all, at this time of year, because there's not as many people down by the hotels, they're not fully booked. What they'll try to do is they'll try to sell the room cheaper and the parking cheaper as well, because they're not full capacity. It's not much demand for the parking spaces, and maybe you might strike a bargain there, but it's only for overnight parking though. That's right. If you go with the Falls lot, the parking pass is good. In and out privileges. So if you get that yearly pass, you're actually going to save yourself way more money buying a Niagara Parks parking pass. It'll give you so many more privileges, features. Some people don't want to make it public though, because then everybody else will try to dive in. Oh, Big Dave, you have the honors. I need to do more restaurant reviews. But RNet 5, if you go by what TripAdvisor says, it'll say Steak Prime House. It's a lot more pricier, but the service is phenomenal, and you might have an okay view of the falls, but from that building, you won't see much of the falls anyways. It's just it's pretty close to the heart of Clifton Hill. It's this busy district down Niagara Falls. Me personally, I heard good things about if you like, you know, baby back ribs, steak. Yes, Flying Saucer is an interesting place. First of all, it's on Lundy's Lane. It's a little bit of a drive further away from the heart here in Niagara Falls, but if you can go there early in the morning, about $7 or $8, you can get a nice hearty meal. Lots of bacon, lots of bread, toast. Another place that some people recommend on the same street on Lundy's Lane is called Lundy's Manor, and they serve great chicken as well. But Flying Saucer is a great place to go for morning eats. They serve you quite a bit of food, and you don't have to pay a fraction of what some of these other places charge you, especially if it's $30 or $40 each. And I would recommend, if you still have a car and you're driving away, like maybe 3 or 4 minutes away, going closer towards downtown Niagara Falls, you can pick up some stuff at the supermarket, and it's so much cheaper. Like your drinks, you know, if you need to get a bottle of water, if you need to grab a bag of chips to eat, everything's so much cheaper. Woo! Good morning. Sorry about the loud noise. Thank you, chat, for helping Arna about, because he has a couple questions about Niagara Falls, because he's coming here for the first time. So if you ever have a chance, check out at Hidden Jackpots. He will show you a couple parking tips on where to go. That way you can save yourself a couple bucks or two, for sure. So. And there we go. Just grabbing some notes and just writing it off. Growing Serenity. She's like figuring out how to edit faster. But you do you, Growing Serenity. You're growing at a great pace compared to some of the other YouTubers I see out there. Because you take your time, but when you post good. Like good quality content. And that's what people want to see in the long run. You just got to get more people to look at your channel, be exposed to it. I should have joined a bigger content creator myself. Kind of like do a collab here and there. But our niches don't match. They kind of like mash against each other, so. I haven't been to that Table Rock restaurant in a long time, right? Yeah, that's right. This one is so expensive now, Drew. Not many people know that there's also a washroom inside here too. They'll always be waiting outside of this area, but there's one inside the restaurant, and it's not bad. It's kind of clean in a way. That restaurant is so expensive. You know what? I could probably go down there and check out the prices for you. But these lovely people are enjoying the falls itself. This boat ride, definitely recommend it, Arneb. Definitely recommend it. And I would say go on the top deck and see where these people are. They'll talk to the people at Niagara City Cruises. That's the company that runs this boat company. And they'll ask, what's the best way to see your the view of the falls? Because the boat will take you down there and towards the Horseshoe Falls itself. They say go on the top deck and then go on the top left. So you see these people over here at the top left of the boat? Go try to go closest to the railing. You'll still be able to see a good view of the Horseshoe Falls as the boat's coming in. But the closer you are here, the better, because it'll take you down here. It's facing towards that side. And then once you go over here, you get the whole view of this coming in, and then this one right in front of your face. So, and don't forget to actually bring another pair of shoes with you, because your feet will be soaked. So if you have your favorite pair of shoes and you go through this boat ride, your shoes are gonna be wet. So there we go, pair of sandals for you too. All right, let's go check that building. Hopefully I'm not buffering when I do this. But the Table Rock restaurant, you might also notice Dave Drew, Big Dave. This one's a little different. This building over here is the Starbucks. It just opened 2-3 months ago. Prices are still kind of like it does upstairs. Kitty, hey! Hello, SweetlyLorelei and chat people. I have you tuned in and watching, but hands are busy, so not chatting. Fair enough. Look at him, having some fun. Hey, let's go. Thank you, Kitty. Appreciate it. Every little bit helps. See how much power I have left. 43%. Oh, I can still do another couple more minutes doing it. The live stream for sure. Yeah, so earlier today I just did my walk, Kitty. Welcome to my live stream. Started off with walking down Horseshoe Falls, and now it's generally just talking amongst friends and sharing a little bit of the Niagara Falls information, because we have a person over here who wants to know more about Niagara Falls and what to do in Niagara Falls. So we're trying to help this person out. So it's Big Dave and Growing Serenity. They're just chatting about YouTube strategies, I guess, how we edit, how to draw in lots of viewers. Didn't see the notification till now. Oh, I'm so sorry. You know what I probably didn't do well is I didn't execute the hashtag better. Hello, Chatty Cathy. Hi there. Hi, friends. Big Dave knows. This is on another way you can actually see the fireworks from here that not many people know about. No, my fault? No, it's okay. It's okay. It's really beautiful here too. Oh, you could just grab a chair, you can sit down and you can relax. So if you see too many people up top over there, just like lined up, and you can't see much of the falls, the fireworks, you might sneak down here. And look, this is another way you can see it. You can call this our hidden jackpot. He still doesn't love like processing. I don't know. I don't think having a good video card really matters too much. Having an okay one works. But yeah, processing it, I hear it does take some time. So that's so beautiful, right? Alright, Neb, if you ever check this place out, you can also come down here. It's really nice. This is the bottom of Clifton Hill, by the way. Also, if you want to use some of the washrooms, this one is also available too. I don't know if they're open though. No, they're still not open. I'm sorry. I don't think I can look at the menu though. See if I could kind of like zoom in and check out the prices. Oh, I don't think I can zoom close enough yet. Bear with me, my friends. Oh no, it's too $20 for fish and chips. Sorry. So welcome, Chatty Cathy. Welcome to my live stream. I'm just walking around, just chilling. How are you doing right now? It's just another one of those days. And thank you so much for the lovely chat the last time we were at. Sorry, hi. Hi, you have a good day. Thank you. Oh my goodness, sorry. That lady was sweet. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I love the people over here. Good morning, I'm well, thank you. Have you been working on some of your arts and craft or your pottery as of late? Or sorry, I couldn't remember everything. I'm just here chatting with my friends, and we were just walking down Niagara Falls. It is a beautiful day. It is clear skies, but it's going to be a hot one. Whew. Forecast to be 28 degrees Celsius today. These people are loading up for the zip line. Each suit's really relatively heavy, so yes, Growing Serenity is in the chat. It's the sweet Miss Serenity. It's been a while since you last posted your video though, so alright, so you know what I'm gonna do this time? I'm gonna walk down the Secret Garden pathway, and then afterwards I'm just gonna keep doing this for, I don't know, at least a couple more minutes for sure. When the leaves were falling off this tree, there were a whole bunch of kids playing with it during the weekend. It looks like Niagara Parks kind of had a leaf blower, and they blew some of the leaves over here instead. So it was scattered everywhere, and the kids were loving it. Huh. Guess these people are making an advance left. So let's see. Yeah, I was gonna cross. We're gonna let them go. Here we go. There's one. There's two. All right. Perfect. Hi, Mark Davis. Oh, sorry. They were. Thank you for visiting my friends there on Falls Grove. They messaged you, really? You know what their first impression was who the heck is this person over here? And I already called it out in my live stream. I was like, I knew being a complete stranger and just walking in a place. You know what I should have done was I should have put my phone down and I should have just paused the live stream and then kind of like introduced myself, and then I could have just walked in with the gimbal on the phone. So no, though, after they heard it was from you, all their faces were like lit up. I was like, yeah. Behind the scenes, I was like, oh my goodness, Mark Davis told me to come to Applebee's. And they're like, oh, okay. They're very nice, so you're very welcome. How's your day, Mark Davis? It's good to see you. I'm just, earlier today, I just walked down Niagara Falls, the Horseshoe Falls, and now I'm chatting with friends. And we, right? Actually, it was Adam C. from Hidden Jackpots who told me about it, too. And he was going like, how does everybody know Mark Davis from Applebee's? And then Mark Davis to update with the chat. Me and Growing Serenity and Big Dave, they were just talking amongst themselves about, you know, editing videos, how long it took. Big Dave mentioning about a certain thing here and there. So, and then Chatty Cathy just jumped in, so. Yes, so you said that you were going to be doing your Thanksgiving, so you're going to be here during the Thanksgiving time. So, yeah, I look forward to seeing you on Clifton Hill, although you're probably going to be more likely down at Fallsview Boulevard. That was what I was joking about earlier. On my live stream when you weren't around. It's like, oh, Mark Davis will be here. Yeah, probably at Fallsview Boulevard. Oh, never many people there. And this is a great spot to actually, because Big Dave knows, to watch the fireworks. Now the fireworks is going to end this coming Monday. Not this Monday, because it is Monday. I forgot. Oh my goodness. Next Monday, Canadian Thanksgiving. Yep. 5-6 days again. There we go. The 5-6 day marathon, posting videos 5-6 days a week. That's how you get your numbers up. Oh, it's so relaxing here. There's a lot of tourist tour buses that drop some senior people. So this is the entrance of the boat ride, and they'll be walking inside there. You can load up to 700, 800 people on the boat at one time. It goes every half hour. So they'll drop these people off from many places, you know, in Ontario, Quebec, and they'll be touring. So if you see them drop off a group of people, they're going here for the boat ride. Especially look at these guys over here. Look how many tour buses are heading towards a boat ride today. Thanks for the stream. Hope you have a great day. Growing Serenity says. Thanks everyone. Take care everyone. Yeah, you too, Miss Serenity. And also, I hope that you are able to post your video when you feel it's right. I wish I was so much bigger so I could totally recommend linking to your channel and helping you so much more, but it takes time too. So not just best of luck, you'll get there. It's a beautiful day in Niagara today. That's right, Mark Davis. See you around, Miss Serenity. Thanks for joining in with whatever time you have, and I can't wait to see your next video. Oh, it's beautiful. I have so many people. Not one person have I come across mentioned this not being a hot air balloon. And often in my videos, whenever I'm walking and doing my vlog, I'm like, this one here, Chai Kathy says, hi Mark, bye Serenity. Aw. Is actually a helium balloon. This helium balloon is actually very unique. It's on the American side. And it was made by a bunch of professionals, French people from France. And they made this not hot air balloon, sorry. They made this helium balloon, and it's dedicated for this location only, because if they put this in some other places, it would not work well. So for our site to be like kind of like, I was gonna say a guinea pig, sorry, maybe it is, I don't know. For this to be a test subject and it doing well here in Niagara Falls, there we go. But it's not a hot air balloon, it is a helium balloon. When it first opened, it was like $50 US a person. So actually, this one over here, this bird fountain, this is where I was Big Dave before I bumped into John, and it was just doing the sunrise, and I was right over here. Oh, hold on one second. And the sun was pointing at this angle. It looked so good. Chad Kathy says, I'm well, making a late breakfast. Hey, there you go. And I love sitting down here. It's super calm, super peaceful. Oh. Mark says, Kathy, any plans on coming to Niagara again? That would be actually interesting. Alright. It's nice to see friends talking amongst themselves. I am going to be going to the Secret Garden. Now, the Secret Garden is an interesting place. And once these trees change colors, I actually did an autumn video of this just for the... I came at the right time, so... Alright, here we go. Hopefully I'm not buffering at this time. Here we are. It's a lot of algae growing here. There it is, Secret Garden. It's actually pretty nifty. Interesting place to go. You have a couple of squirrels moving around, a couple of birds. There's this bird lady who used to be here last year. She would put bird feed on these rocks, and they'll draw some interesting birds, especially well, you know, you have the regular cardinals too, and they'll be munching on it while exploring something like this. Now, if the leaves change color and I was doing an on walk, this would be perfect. Chatty Cathy says, Vincent, your secret garden is not so secret anymore. Just kidding. Yeah. Called Secret Garden because too many people pass by this place. Whew. But not many people actually take the time to swing by inside and look around. Hence Secret Garden. And I remember several years ago, this pond would be so clean. They have the koi fish swimming around it. It was so pretty. But yeah, not so secret anymore. That is correct. Oh my goodness. This is a great place to actually do a little campsite. Oh, device is too hot. All right, yikes. Okay, it looks like my device is starting to act up a little funny. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave this on for like a minute or two at least. I love to walk through there every time I'm in Niagara Falls. So pretty and cool when it's hot. That's right, it's so cool in here. The shade provides something great. So fortunately, my device is starting to act a little bit funny. So I'm gonna leave this on for about 2 or 3 more minutes, everyone. Thanks for joining the channel. I'm sorry that my device is acting a little strange. I'm starting to notice a little bit of lag in my live stream. But that's so that you can chat amongst yourselves. Afterwards, I'm gonna end it, and then I need to charge up my phone and go home and do my stuff. So thanks for joining, everybody. Sorry that it has to end short. I know you just joined Chatty Cathy, Mark Davis. I'll be working later today, so let's go Blue Jays. Yes, 11 strikeouts, wasn't it? And it was great. Hi, Barry Chan. Hi, Chatty Cathy. Oh no, Kitty, I'm sorry. I wish I did more. Right now, if I was able to show you the phone, it says the device is too hot. Use the overheating thing. Hi. Berry Chan is actually something that I bought from Dollarama, and it was actually at the end of the pet section near the toys, and it was the very last one, and I looked at it and I was like, no, this couldn't be right. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna buy the bear, save it from probably chihuahuas trying to grab it. And so Berry Chan is now part of the crew. Okay. But yeah, it says my device is getting too hot. Thank you so much for joining, everybody. Oh, weak network connection now. Uh-oh. Sorry about that. I hope you have a great one. Mark Davis, I will not be working Thursday. Thursday onwards in the weekend, I'll have it off. So if you're ever swinging by, booting you, Big Dave. So Mark Davis, Kitty M's Canada, Chad Cathy, Growing Serenity. Sure, I'm missing somebody else here. Mark Davis. Of course, Big Dave. Wait, I already mentioned it, didn't I? Yes, you have a great day too. Thank you so much. Yes, and hopefully we see you when we are back. Hope. Yeah, you too. You have a great day. I will be off Thursday so I can do it again. Welcome back, Dave. Big Dave. My phone is having problems with the connection right now. It's overheating, so I'm going to be going back home and recharging. And then I have to work later today, so good to see you back. Hopefully your edit's already done, or you're already on the way to making to posting your great video. Look forward to it, Big Dave. Check out At The Worst food review channel for Big Dave stuff. And at Growing Serenity, she makes some great butter tarts. See you around. Wow, these people are amazing. Thank you.